Hello, all of you beautiful souls. Happy Thursday. I am so excited about the topic that I'm talking about today. As you can see, it's a doozy. But this is something that I have been experiencing in my own life. And as I've come back to revisit this knowledge that I already have and have been talking about with you guys for quite a while, if you've been tuning into our Instagram lives. But this is for all of you guys who are either ending 2021 on a hard note or starting 2022 on a hard note. Now, with that being said, this is kind of a double-edged sword, okay? Essentially, I'm going to be talking about how you can pull yourself out of rock bottom if you've hit rock bottom. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my tools on how to live your most expressive life, your life to the fullest, how you can fully embrace yourself and what your purpose is here on this earth. So first off, we have to agree on some things for this conversation to really resonate with you. The first of that being that the knowing that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience here on earth, okay? That is what we are. We are all made of energy, which, if you know anything about that, cannot be created nor destroyed. And that energy that creates us all is within us all. And we all have the ability to tap inward towards the energy that provides life to the whole universe. So it's an amazing skill. And that truthfully is like the big picture of what I'm talking about here today, is how you can get access to that. So with that, there's a couple of other truths that we must agree on. And one of them is going to be the law of attraction. If you know anything about the law of attraction, like things attract like things, okay? It's kind of like turning your dial on the radio. If you turn it to a certain channel, you're only going to pick up the frequencies from that channel. You're not going to pick up any lower frequencies or higher frequencies. You're only going to tune in to that specific frequency, right? So we are like that radio. We have to fine tune our own energies in order to tap in to the energies of the universe. What? All right, so with that being said, there comes this awareness or this knowledge that you have to match that frequency in order to be able to tap into it, okay? A couple of other things. We are the watcher of our thoughts, not the thoughts. So part of what I've talked about in the past in my Instagram lives is, disidentifying yourself from your thoughts, recognizing that you are not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, you're not your emotions, you are the watcher of those things, the one that witnesses those things. So you are separate from them. And that's a really great thing because that means that we can shift it. Okay, we have a little bit of control over that. So if you've ever been in nature, which all of you have, every single one of us has experienced this glimpse into what our pure inner being energy really is. We feel it when we are joyful, when we are present, when we are calm. That inner peace is that inner conscious, okay? All of these things are just beliefs that I'm covering with you. And then towards the end, I'm going to give you your application, your tools that you can start applying in your life, okay? All right, going next into our life's purpose. Yes, perk those ears because I'm about to give you life's secret. You came here to be your fullest expression of your soul in human form, to enjoy the experience, the unfolding. If you're not enjoying it, it's because you're not being present. There's plenty of beauty to see in life when you aren't preoccupied on focusing on the shit. Another way of saying that is your purpose is joyful expansion. Okay, we are here to awaken, to remember who we are, and to step into our full purpose. And then through stepping into our full purpose, we then can manifest our purpose through the things that we do and the people that we touch. So in order to truly live your purpose, you have to know yourself. You have to sink in a little bit. You know, eventually our human form is going to pass on. It's temporary. So we know that the unfolding of our soul is never going to be done. That is our life's purpose. We peel back an onion, we feel that expansion. We're like, woo, we grew, and then another layer comes and we have to pull back that layer. And that's just how life is. We are constantly discovering ourselves, constantly reinventing ourselves. We're constantly dying to the old and rebirthing to the new. That excites me. So if you're with me on this, we are never going to be done expanding, which means we can never get it wrong. Failure is not an option, because even after I pull back that layer, if it was ugly and it got messy, guess what? There's going to be another layer. It's going to be okay. Life's going to move on, you know? And so are you. And this is another way of thinking about it, okay? If we, in life, we set out these desires, we're like, I want that job, I want this. Well, if we got everything we wanted right away, where's the fun in that, It's like, I want that done. I want that done. I want that done. So there's no fun in that, okay? We think it would be fun for a little bit, because truthfully saying, I want an ice cream sundae right now would be cool if it just landed in my hand. But after a while, it would lose its excitement, if that was always our norm, because we as humans are never satisfied, never content. We always want more. That's part of the ego. Eventually that's going to get old too. So here we are wishing we could just have everything we want right away, right? And we get impatient, and when we don't get it right away, we're like, maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe you start doubting yourself, this or that, It's the unfolding, the journey, the molding of the clay in the artist's hands that makes it meaningful. That's what makes the fun in life. And the only reason we don't have fun is because we're trying to rush. We're trying to get somewhere that we're not, and we're not happy with where we are. Because if we were happy with where we are, we'd be okay, and we wouldn't be impatient. We wouldn't doubt ourselves. We would know it's going to come. So the working of that clay, I like the way that Abraham Hicks, if you know her, she's amazing. If you don't, look her up. Abraham Hicks, she says it like this: feeling life moving through you. She says, the energy that creates worlds is flowing through your consciousness, in your focus, for your results. That is manifestation at its finest, okay? Your mind is powerful. And life is just a tuning process for us to learn as we go, learn how to use our energy, learn how to step into our energy, learn how to transform our energy, share our energy,